Hey, what is up, guys? Today in this video, I am going to do an unboxing, an installation, and a brief review of the Max Lens mod for the GoPro Hero 9 coming up right after this. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Nelson. If you're new to my channel, I do technology and photography-based tips, tricks, and tutorials. I've got a lot of awesome videos coming up in the future, so if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Okay, guys, well, after months of trying to get the Max Lens mod from the GoPro store, I finally was able to get one and had it shipped, and just arrived yesterday, and so I'm opening it up for the first time, and this is what the box looks like. Kind of a cool looking box, but nothing super exciting. So tape on the bottom here, I'm just gonna cut away at. And here is the lens mod, and actually comes with a cap, which is really nice. Comes with a little GoPro microfiber cloth. And then that's... Okay, so there it is. Pop this open here. That's the back side. All right, there it is. It's got a rubberized feel on the sides. Build quality feels pretty decent. Now the lens itself actually protrudes out a little bit, so I'm definitely going to want to keep this cap on here. The only sucky thing is that I've got this carry case here that I'm not certain it's going to fit with the Max Lens mod on it, but that's not a big deal because it's actually pretty easy to install. Okay, so let's start with talking about what the advantages are of installing this lens mod. We are going to get an ultra-wide 155-degree field of view, which is wider than what we would have gotten with the stock lens. And we are going to get the horizon lock feature, which allows us to rotate the camera a full 360 degrees and have it be perfectly level. And I think this is going to be a game-changing feature. Now, we still get the waterproofing up to 5 meters. And the downside to this is that when we have this lens mod on, we are limited to a video resolution of 2.7K 60 frames per second. But I think that having that horizon lock is going to be awesome, and I'm willing to, in certain circumstances, accept the fact that it's only going to be 2.7K. And they've made it so easy to swap lenses that if you ever do need to go up to that 5K res or 4K res, we can just swap the lens out and it's no issue whatsoever. So I'm going to show you guys right now how to swap the lens. We're just going to rotate the lens clockwise on the GoPro. Might have to give it a little pressure till it pops off. And then you'll see it's keyed. So it only goes on a certain way. So you want to line this up with this. Stick it on. And now we're going to turn it clockwise again until it stops. And now we have our lens mod. All right, have a look at the side profile there. So yeah, looking pretty good. That's a real easy swap. And the cool thing is you can store away the factory lens in the little housing that came with the Max mod. And then here's the cap. Let's stick it on here when we're not using it, which is a nice thing to have. Having that glass protrude out like that is just asking for it to get scratched by something. Let's see if it fits in my little case here. This case isn't an ideal case even to begin with, especially when I have this mount on the bottom here. But as you can see, that ain't gonna happen. So definitely gonna want to either get a different case or swap out the lens mod when you're ready to use it. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is actually enable the Max Lens mod. So if we just swipe down from the top, you'll see this little icon here. It looks like a lens. Go ahead and tap that, and that's going to enable the Max Lens mode. And in this mode, you'll see here we're on 2.7K 60. So if we click into the video settings there, okay, so when we have the max lens mod on and enabled in the menu, these are the options we get. We get 2.7K 4x3, 2.7K 1440 4x3 1080, and we get 30, 60, and 24 frames per second on each one of those modes. So I'm going to select 2.7K 60 here just for the purpose of this video and go out. So now that we have everything enabled, right here is our horizon leveling. So it's enabled right now, the little blue icon. So if I tap him, it turns it off. And if I tap him again, it turns it back on, obviously. Now, if we click the button here, we can select 14 millimeters or we can select 16 millimeters wide. Those are the only two views that we have on this particular mode. And so let me do a little demonstration of the leveling. All right, so I'm going to hit record on here, and I'm going to twist this thing a whole 360 degrees. You can watch me do it. Oh, that is such a trip. I'll rotate the other way. That is amazing. That is really cool. So I'll go out and do a test out in the field with this. This is just a quick preliminary test, but so far that is amazing because I can't tell you how many times I've mounted a GoPro to my backpack or to my chest and it's been off, and only come to find out that my video was tilted and I had to correct it in post and I had to crop in a bit. This is really going to be a game changer as long as you can live with the lower resolution. So I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, please do not hesitate to give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please do not hesitate to subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.